And then you also want
You want me to
then
do
do
it more okay. I'm Brad Strawn. I'm faculty in the School of Psychology, clinical psychology, faculty member in the School of Psychology. I think I said all that several times.
Say the integration.
I'm Brad Strawn, and I'm professor of integration in the School of Psychology here at Fuller. Well, an important part of growth for me as a whole person has definitely been this kind of idea of guidance or mentoring. And I didn't really even realize it till a number of years ago. I had mentors in college. I did youth ministry for a while. I had another youth pastor mentor down the street. When I first started teaching, someone sort of took me under their wing. What I found they did is they sort of helped create a vision or what Levinson calls a dream of myself in this adult world. So I could imagine myself as a youth pastor, because I had this guy who'd been doing it for quite a while, and I would watch him and see him and imitate him, and he would notice what I did well, and he'd kind of give that back to me, and he'd make suggestions. And then I came to Fuller, and then I had professors who started to kind of speak into my life and notice what I was good at and make comments about that, invite me to participate in things, and put red ink all over my papers. And then I became a professor, and then there was other professors further along who, again, I could imitate and who cared about me and who most of the time I don't think knew what they were doing. I don't know if any of them thought, I'm really gonna mentor Brad now. They just were kind of living their own life into their own vocational calling and letting me sort of watch and come along in that. It's that kind of guidance that's been a really important part of my life. We certainly need professors, faculty, and staff who can make themselves available. But I think also maybe we need to rethink and tell mentors what that might mean. It doesn't mean being always the expert, always on, the master of his or her scholarly domain and never makes mistakes and never has a bad day. There is this research that was done in psychology around how students in graduate programs in clinical psychology and integrative programs learn integration. And the thing that really came out, what most impacted them in terms of their own integration of psychology and theology, was a relationship with a faculty member who exhibited an honest, real, vibrant relationship with Christ. And so that was good, bad, and ugly. A professor who could say, would you guys pray for me? I think that's hugely touching to me as I even say it. I want to be that kind of professor. I want to be that kind of mentor who doesn't pretend to be something that they can never be, because also I'm not that. I want to keep giving them permission to be human, to be, bodies, persons in the world in their particular context, to respect that, to respect their vocational calling, but always to be doing that in relationship to God and their practices and their communities. So I think we probably also not only need to give students permission to go looking for mentors, but we need to give mentors permission to be human in some important ways.